Namaste, hello and vanakkam. Today it's my absolute pleasure to be talking to the Ulaganayagan Kamal Hassan. Hello and welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So you are an international star, as Ulaganayagan means. Idu Raj Kamal Films International. Today the conversation has become pan-Indian. Who is creating this conversation and who has brought up this topic, you feel?
Whoever did, I'm happy about that because all films are made for larger and larger audience. So the more audience see it, it's better for the business as such, not just one star. Some other stars' film doing well means a good future for the film industry and me along with it. And this pan-India is a good thing to be happy about, but we should become pan-world. And we are capable of it, and that's where we are heading. So first we start with pan-India and then go international.
Well, pan-India is a very good thing, but the topic that's being brought up is the language divide, North being pitted against the South. Do you feel that is
Well, you see it in IPL, as long as it's as healthy as it is in the sports, it's fine. But don't pit them against like it's two countries.
You feel like we are one against the world or with the world?
It is the Chennai film industry, Hyderabad film industry, Kolkata film industry, and Mumbai film industry. I don't see it as anything which is West Indian, South Indian, or North Indian.
Well, you are a legend in all languages. I'm just curious, how many languages do you know, sir?
Knowing is not everything because I have the dubious distinction of being an illiterate in more than 4 languages.
No, a superstar in all languages, I have to say. So, Vikram came out in 1986, the first one. It was a sci-fi film, always said ahead of its times. Even the music was ahead of its time. It had that robotic voice in Vikram by Ilayaraja. Is it true that it was the first soundtrack to be recorded on a computer?
No, we used a lot of computer sounds, and the first few sounds that you hear is a mimicry artist called Kamal Hassan. So we had to make those sounds because we were thinking of owning those equipments. We had ideas of how to use them, but we had very few of them. So we tweaked my voice to sound like a computer.
Can you sound like that now because it's
iconic?
But
we tweaked it.
Oh, you can't. Machines. So that Vikram is so iconic and it's there in the trailer as well.
Yeah. It's a different story.
Okay.
We only hark back to the nostalgia, not the story. It's not a sequel to Vikram 1.
Okay, so but is there any reference to the earlier film?
No, not except this kind of music and other things.
So this music is very different. The Pathala Pathala song is written by you.
Yeah.
It's a typical Koothu number. Tell me, how much did you enjoy doing it?
I always enjoy. I mean, there is a time when even serious people go into this mode, and so I'm always game to watch people having fun with my songs, my music, my films. That's why I don't shy away from comedy as well.
Well, it's not just comedy, there are layers in it as you peel it away. You've written it as well. Of course, it's being interpreted in a lot of ways. What do you feel about the common interpretation of this song? Do you feel people have interpreted it correctly?
Yeah, I think so. I think what they have understood should be right. Because Tamil word has various meanings. And that's it. It's a fun song. Which is true. It's all true. The general public will agree.
You agree.
Parties and politics are a different thing from the general public. We have seen that.
But parties and politics are not different from you. Every act of yours is a political act.
Most of it.
And art is political.
Yes, according to me, yes. It has to be. We all have to be political. That's my request to the general public. And you must take care of your politics like you take care of your own bank account, because it's going to affect you tomorrow, your life, the way you want to live. So you have to conduct it well.
And not just your life, it's going to affect those around you as well.
Yes.
Your own politics.
The politics is we have delegated them. It's not the other way around. So
You know, when you are shouldering a film like this, you know, with three superstars, one Ulaganayagan and another two superstars alongside you, it's a big monetary commitment as well for you. Does politics take a back seat when you're promoting a film like this?
it takes the place where it is. There are two separate seats. It's like when you welcome people, you have more seats than you can sit on. So there's always place for that.
So it's not
When I'm
all.
asking everybody else to do the same,
Huh.
I must have the time and the inclination.
So it's not or, it's and.
Yes.
Okay, that's excellent. You know, having worked with Fahad and Vijay Sethupathi in such close quarters, what have you gleaned from the two of them?
No, they are enthusiasts. I'm a film buff, and I can recognize one at once. I mean, in a good way, a bodybuilder knows another bodybuilder. Even an addict knows who's an addict. A smoker knows another smoker. Likewise, a dedicated film student can recognize another, and Fahad is that. And passion-wise, Vijay Sethupathi Sahab also has that passion for cinema.
Your cinema is something that is enduring, you know, you can revisit it so many times. When it comes to this film, what are you the most proud of?
It's an action film. It's a high-octane action film. And what I'm proud of is not about the audience or what they say. We made an action film and we did not have accidents.
Oh,
Nobody got
excellent.
hurt
Wow.
because of us. Usually it happens with stuntmen getting hurt,
does.
taking them to hospital. With doing nothing, simple accidents can
Yes.
ruin the production process. Like
Absolutely.
it happened in Indian 2.
Absolutely.
I think I'm very proud of the fact that both Vishwarupam, which is also very high octane, is even higher octane than this. But with all that, we didn't have accidents on the set.
I know you're a gun enthusiast. Thankfully, the conversation here is not as serious as the one internationally. Did you bring any of your own guns to the set,
Yes.
literally?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Which ones? Which ones are yours?
Most of them are mine.
Oh, these are actually your own personal
Yes,
guns.
yes.
So it's like literally.
I'm a collector of replica guns. We make them work for films. They're not actually usable in war, except the one I used in Hayram, which it's a licensed Mauser broom handle from that period.
So you said, "Hey Ram," and I have to say, whenever anyone works with you, there's that urge to do a callback to your work, to reference your other works. Do you let filmmakers do that? Do you indulge them?
No, I don't indulge them. They indulge me thinking that it's easy. I don't know whether it's a clever strategy of telling me something without hurting my ego. Could be that. But whatever it is, I glean only instructions. Like, let me tell you what I do. So, I can't tell Mr. Raja what kind of tune I want. Or I can't sing and show him. Nor am I musically inclined to take his harmonium, press it and say, this kind of a tune. I can't jam with him. So what I do is, when I can't explain fully to him, we have arguments when he says, I don't understand what you want to say. Then I tell him that you are like a pediatrician. I'll cry.
Okay.
You will have to find out what's ailing me. Like that. He said, that's not enough. I would say, give me more of a brief. And he's a man who doesn't take nonsense. So I don't want to sound silly. So I had conceived of a strategy. When I run out of ideas, I always use SD the song and say, I want something like that.
Which song? Any of his
Any
works?
song. It depends. I can't just use the same rules all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm able to convince him. Otherwise, I say that, like that song. He'll say, that's a good one. And then that'll sort of enthuse him to go forward, and it will somewhat give him a hint of what I'm looking for. I think that's what they're doing when they refer to my movies. I take it only as that.
Of
and
course.
nothing more.
You're a household name. How can we not refer to your movies? Now my time is up. இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்துல வீரங்கள்லாம் சொல்ற ஒரு வார்த்தை எதுனா வணக்கம். Thank you so much, sir. You know, it's been everything about this has been iconic, and best of luck to you for the release.
Thank you.